Well, as you can see, we are now outside the gates of the Stormont estate, outside the precinct from which Nelson McCausland has been ejected. Is with me now. Nelson McCausland, this is becoming a bit of a habit.
The comments that I made last Monday were made in the context of a debate about the Eames-Bradley report, and one of the key elements in that report is the issue of truth recovery. I was simply challenging Gerry Adams to assist us in the process of truth recovery by telling us the truth about his own past and about the history and the truth of what happened around those early days in the 1970s in Belfast.
When you look at the record, you were given a fair amount of latitude at the time to make the comments you did. Were you surprised then that the Speaker made the ruling he did this morning?
Well, I wouldn't want to comment on the Speaker's ruling. I want to keep the focus on the core issue. In that debate, I quoted from a book which was published in 1973 by the Provisional IRA. That book referred to the events of the previous year, 1972, when there was a Republican delegation that met William Whitelaw in London. One of the conditions for that, according to the book, was that in fact a member of senior officer in the Belfast Brigade of the IRA would be released from internment to take part. We all know now that the person who was released was Gerry Adams. Now, if we have the Republican movement and the Provisional IRA claiming Gerry Adams as a member, how is it that he's still denying it?
You, of course, as a party, are in government with Sinn Féin. Surely it's time for you to let this lie.
It's time for the truth. That's what Eames-Bradley was about. It was about telling the truth. Now, I think Sinn Féin want the truth about everybody else except themselves. They don't want the spotlight put on their past. And people like Gerry Adams in particular, as president of Sinn Féin, doesn't want the spotlight put on his past. I think it's important that we keep the spotlight there, keep the pressure on, and get to the bottom of what really happened.
And if you have to do it again, are you willing to be suspended?
I don't believe in predicting too much about the future. I didn't expect to be suspended. We don't know what the future holds. Let's keep the pressure on them. Let's keep the issue there. It's not going to go away.